Is there a no paste filter?
Can you shrink Craig's head?
Nothing can do that either.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this one-time podcast. We are back. Finally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Hi.
Just take it. Chris lost his speaking privileges because Craig's here. What's up, Craig?
Hey, how are you?
We should formally introduce you.
Yes.
First.
Welcome to this one-time podcast.
I don't think any of the four
already
people
did
watching
that.
know who the fuck you are. Renata.
This is Craig. Craig was in Gone Mad, such as I was. It's wonderful to see you
It was
again.
a lovely time in my life.
It's been a few years now.
I look back upon it fondly. Yes, it's been quite a few years.
It's been quite a few years. It was some of the best times of my life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And not
although
some of the worst.
I took a really good dump the other day that was almost on par. I
Wow.
almost filled up the whole toilet.
So you're referencing a famous dump that took place on tour, or
No, just in my house.
Yeah, no, there is
No,
one,
no.
a famous one on tour.
Oh, there is the bouquet.
The Bouquet.
Please elaborate.
He made, well, go ahead. He
Let's
made us
start it off
all
right.
He made us all go look at it. Like he left it there. Like
It was at Mom.
an arrangement.
It was at Mamakin's, which is Aerosmith's club, and we got there and we had time before load-in, so we're just all kind of milling about in the club. You know, they're setting up as
Where
they
is
do
this?
at bars in Boston.
Boston.
And I'm like, "Where's the bathroom? I really got to go to the bathroom." We're like, "Oh, it's upstairs." So I go up there, take a massive dump, but
2 flights of stairs.
But it was like
up there.
I took like 3 shits, okay, and they were like bloop bloop bloop, like it was this. It was this.
They were standing up.
They were standing up
standing in the hole.
in the hole. Yeah, I don't know how that
You might have
happened.
pinched off too early.
I don't know, but it was glorious.
art.
So I left it. So I left it, and I ran down, and I'm like, Craig, come here. You gotta see this.
I'm like,
'Cause-
really? I'm climbing 40 stairs to see a turd bouquet? And lo and behold, it was worth the 40
That's
stairs.
what friends are for.
So
Welcome to another episode. Welcome
kick
to
it
another
off right.
podcast.
And that's Gone Mad in a nutshell.
Yeah. Bunch of clowns with shit.
Well, that's a perfect segue into American Turd. What the hell is American Turd?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do know what I'm talking about.
That's the very covert American Turd Association, whose founding member is Brad Kane.
Of the ATA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they make sure that all turds are regulated. Size, circumference,
So
corn ratio.
so you
Because you don't want it too yellow.
do they come to you? Do you send it to them? How does the
I mean, the internet's really changed it because now you just snap
can
it on
log
your
it.
phone. Or
Right.
you can live, you can Facebook
You can
Live.
log it.
What's your login? So yeah, it's come a long way with webcams and such. Toilet cam.
Turd.
But yeah,
Cam.
I think
so I can sign up for this, or
yeah, there's a
Yeah,
website.
everybody can. Yeah, it's a thing.
AmericanTurdAssociation.org.
now is it going to ask for one of those fucking crazy ass passwords, or can I just go to the site and send in a
I
photo?
think,
log
you're-
in.
I think you might be assigned a password.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on your first turd picture,
Yeah.
I think a little nickname type thing, and it sets your profile name and everything.
Is there a qualifying turd?
No. Big, small, rabbit pebbles,
don't
whatever,
judge.
whatever comes out that first
No
time.
discrimination.
My username is Bouquet 71.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They don't discriminate based on size or color.
I don't think so. No.
And it's gender neutral, right?
yeah, everyone's
Okay.
welcome.
Of course.
Everyone's, no bullying either. I mean, you can't.
No.
Whatever happens, happens.
It's true. And it,
So this
and it
episode is about poop.
This is first bullet
Just
point.
the first part. If you want to make a whole episode about poop, I'm sure we could do that.
We're just warming
That'll probably
people
be
up.
the
that's
most
all.
viewed
Actually,
podcast
yeah.
ever.
I've
What's
got a lot
common
to say.
ground?
Everybody loves poop.
I've got a lot to say about it.
We're just warming people up. Everybody warmed up?
I'm warm.
So warmed up.
So yeah, I'm glad we finally got you on the show, man. It's
Yeah,
fucking
appreciate you
cool.
having
You got 500,000 things going on at all times, which is good.
I do. It's good. It's good and it's bad, but it's slowing down. I'm trying to balance as you all you creative guys do. it's hard to say no to creative projects.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're like, wow, I just never just sit and read a book or stare at a tree or
Yeah. But I mean, you
chill.
do like big projects like murals and shit, and it's like that shit takes time. It's not something you do in an afternoon.
No, I like
know?
stuff that spans a good amount of time, but not too much because then it resembles a job. Too much for my ass.
Those suck.
Going to the same place day after day for years is not good for me. For months is okay, but I like things to be big in scope because then they're uncomfortable, which means that they're good. Like when you're doing a tattoo you've never attempted before, and you're like, holy shit, that means you're really about to do something, about to break some ground. That's the kind of stuff that I appreciate.
Yeah, so Craig is, along with Scott, are two of the most diverse, that's a good word, diverse artists that
3 points for that word. That's a good one.
that I know.
Good, not great.
Good on Scrabble.
Thank you.
It's when when you do more than just one thing. You're like you
Multifaceted.
You make things, you tattoo, you draw, you do digital art, photography and
Props.
Sarcasm.
That is an art form.
Not
It
giving
is.
a fuck.
Yes.
That's also.
And then Craig, also visual artist, musician. What else? Do you make things?
I make small props, nothing major. A lot of designing of stuff. Ended up having the opportunity to design, and then even large scale stuff, and then someone else builds it. It goes to a carpenter's table. This is in the context of haunted houses,
world,
and also in the event world.
Oh yeah, Craig is the art director for. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, creative director.
Creative
It's a
director
bullshit title.
for
Fright Nights.
Fright Nights.
Yeah. Everyone there.
We only have 3 microphones. Sorry.
Everyone there wears 30 hats, so the titles become quite nebulous at some point. I'll be, replacing the paper towel rolls and whatever, painting walls. It doesn't matter. But
He's also
yeah,
Eggman.
great job. But yeah, I get to dress up like a goon as well and scare people, which is still the best part of Halloween. Forget all the design stuff and all the artsy fartsy. Scaring bitches is where it's at. It's great adrenaline rush.
So if you haven't seen Craig's art, it's most notably, I mean, you can find it downtown. I mean, you can find some mural work downtown.
Yeah.
In some of the garages, right?
Garage stair murals, inside subculture, inside respectables.
Kapow also.
Oh yeah,
Kapow.
Respectable was all you.
Kapow's about to open.
Yep.
And then up in Lake Park, I got something inside Brewhouse Gallery, outside Brewhouse Gallery. The robots, the Brewbots.
Brewbots. What's your Instagram?
It's at Craig Mcinnis Studios. So my full name, which I should be searchable. There's only one other. There's this doctor who's done all these amazing things. Who just sullies
Dr. McGinnis.
sullies up my name on the web. Every time I search there he is. I'm like, Christ, you and your breakthroughs. I'm trying to draw drunk robots, bitch. Oh, yeah, no.
That's right. I found 2 other Scott Whites a tattoo.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck off, other Scots.
Yeah.
You know what?
Bogus.
There's I had an issue with that because with the moniker Jay Slim, there was like a really popular DJ out in San Francisco named Jay Slim.
Yeah.
Really?
And every
catchy.
time, because I want to Google myself all the time. Me too. And, it's like I got to dig through all these pages of this guy that's way more popular than me.
That's what I'm saying. This doctor.
There's one guy that has my name. He's in New York, and he fucking not stole, but he bought the domain.
Ah, that sucks. That sucks.
Did
Yeah.
he, did he get chrisperano.gov? That's a good one.
It is. Sounds official.
He's
I have mine. I'm lucky. The
Yeah.
doctor did not take my shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I got my own.
Nice.
myname.com.
Yeah, no,
Jam.
I did not.
No?
I have a Chris Dash Prana.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's ugly.
looks shitty on a card.
Yep.
Such a loser.
Late to the game, that's what happens.
Hey, at least your name's in it. I don't have
Is
it.
your domain open?
I have Visual
I never
Vortex.
tried to get a domain.
It isn't
I don't know.
evil.
You should search for jslim.com.
Oh, there's no way it's available. That fucking DJ has that shit, I guarantee you.
yeah.
He's been fucking with me I hate that guy. He's probably so good, too.
Probably syndicated. But he doesn't have your jawline.
No.
No.
I don't think so. I mean, I've never
And
seen
I'm not
it.
even
I'm
giving the
gonna
whole thing
assume.
away. I got this beard.
Yeah, it's
so-
good.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you guys can hear us. Let us know if you can't hear us very well. Can somebody pull up this thing?
It's
It's up.
been looking at it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone said.
Done been looking.
I had done been looking, son.
You can
All right,
hear
all
it.
right.
Yeah, it looks good, sounds good, feels
So-
good.
So you don't.
Someone said, say something interesting.
So you can't. You can't see it right now, but right here, this camera, we always film the higher quality video, and this is we're filming with a fisheye. fisheye is what makes it look all bent and crazy like that.
It's like a Missy Elliott video.
Yeah. Yeah, we just
Or
need
Busta Rhymes,
Busta
your
Rhymes. By the way, I have to apologize to everybody because I have not yet finished editing last week's episode because I tried something fancy with 2 cameras, which is really stupid, and it'll be like a lost episode. We'll get to it eventually.
I feel like
So
I don't know if this is the general opinion, but I know that the effort to do both the live and the recorded version, it's good, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if people watch it live, they're probably not that interested in the high quality version.
No, but not everybody can tune in at this time of night.
True.
And,
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, some people
carry
like
on.
to listen to it in their car
Duly noted.
or while they're in the bathtub.
Carry on, or while they're pooping.
Or dropping a bouquet.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you don't know.
That could take a while.
You don't know.
Unless you're a pro.
Yeah. Just only got through the intro with that one.
Call FDA, they'll deliver.
So what do we got,
What's this
Mr. J?
workshop thing?
Oh, all this shit's changing in here. Everything. I have a grand
I thought you
plan.
just changed it.
It's gonna be amazing.
Did just
Did
change
just
it.
change it.
Well,
That's what he does.
welcome to my world. No, I
As long as I've known him, yeah.
I had a brilliant idea and a lot of thought and a little money later. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna do some videos about the process and the idea behind it. You'll see.
It's going to be called.
There's nothing you want to share right now.
It's just me talking.
I already know.
I'd rather have something to show people.
He doesn't want
No, but as far as the actual like logistical.
Well, I was gonna make some mobile wooden cabinets, like each purpose built.
Oh,
But it was gonna be
it's like
cost prohibitive.
Goldie Hawn's closet
Vagina?
overboard.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Yes.
When her
Yes.
memory started to come back, she was like, closet. Yes, you.
Yes.
Ah, and then she's like, you're the carpenter.
Yes. Well, I'm not making cabinets now, so you're the carpenter. It's a thing.
And Kurt Russell's not helping, just for the record.
No.
But anyways, we'll get to that later.
It's going to be called
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm rearranging the thing I rearranged.
Yeah. Well, I'm making everything as modular as possible so I can constantly rearrange it. That's the baseline.
Wheels on
So
That's the-
rearranging
that's
is the priority of the setup.
Oh, no,
Yes.
dude, always. Since I've known
Well,
him.
because like you say, because I do so many different things, I can't just have one setup in here. It has to be adaptable.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean,
just
it
have
is
a huge space.
it
you're
is
just basically-
adaptable to a certain degree, but now it's going to be infinitely more adaptable.
You're basically rearranging everything so that you can rearrange it more easily.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
It's too stationary now.
Yeah. Like shit just gets in the way now. And I'm also going through all my shit and selling stuff on eBay. So that's good.
Keep your
I
eyes
have-
peeled, folks.
Selling those?
Dude, I've already made like $200 in the last week.
Are you selling the
What?
the what's it called?
I'm not selling the Falcon. No. No, that's staying.
There will be a Polaroid of the bouquet, though, available on eBay soon.
Autographed. I
But
hope.
that's on my eBay. Not so
Yeah, but it's gonna be awesome. I'm really stupid excited about it. I'm gonna be locked in here on Sunday, building and setting up and organizing and shit. So next week probably something to see.
If only Scott was busier.
Yeah,
But when you do that,
He talks about me.
you love doing that kind of work. That's not really work for you, right?
I've determined that one of my strengths is organizing. I am an organizer.
But do you
That's
do
your
real.
obsession. That's
you
like
enjoy?
your,
Yeah,
enjoy
like
that, though?
well, like yeah, because it satisfies my OCD, you know, that kind of shit. It's like when I can get in and organize and do all this, like
can relate.
I bought all those little sorting bins down there. I bought those at Harbor Freight one day, and I went through my entire warehouse and dumped out every little container of screws and nuts and bolts and all that shit on my table, and I sorted it for like 4 hours. I sorted and sorted and sorted,
And you don't even
now
smoke
everything's organized.
I would be so blazed high when I did that. Because I'm like, this is so zen right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's my Zen area.
It's blurry.
Fucking great. It's blurry.
2 minutes ago, it's
Not
blurry.
anymore. Not anymore. It's good now.
No? It's good now?
It's good now.
We're good now.
It
gonna say-
manually or it automatically
it kinda like
focuses
goes
and
in
stuff.
Maybe the magnetic field coming off of my gigantic noggin.
Would you say that?
It's distorting radio waves.
Cell phones are all fucked up around
Would you
here.
say that satisfying your OCD is you in your happy place? Is that
Oh, yeah.
a happy place?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
I mean, you have many happy places.
oh yeah, wherever I am is my happy
Because
place.
OCD can.
Because I'm there.
You like to travel, and whenever you're being creative, whenever you're being creative, or whenever you're traveling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, organization.
Well, no, not only just that, but it's like
Tattooing.
like that's why I like to do mandalas and stuff like that, because it's a lot of people would think it's tedious work. You know, it's very precise, but that's why I like it, is because of the precision aspect of it. You know, it's like you can't fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, there's no covering it up with shading.
Here's
You
an
know, it's
example.
like it is just lines. You know,
I have to get
or
super
lines
close,
and dots
but
or
I'm not
whatever.
gonna do that, but there's like this is all
nobody's
dot
close.
work.
Yeah.
Right. All dot work.
But you know, it's just it's a thing I have to exercise. You know, it's like I like to organize shit. That's what I do.
What
look
is-
at all my fucking
You like
bins
to be
up there.
meticulous. That's what you like.
I just yeah.
It's a good trait for a tattooist.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's
Is that
that.
that's your secret to happiness?
No,
No.
No, that is not my secret to happiness.
jumping down.
Yeah. I'm going all over the place.
All right, I figured it out. The secret to happiness.
Oh, did you?
Wait.
I did.
Pause for effect. Okay, go ahead.
Now we spoke very briefly about this earlier. I don't know what the fuck the secret is that you're gonna talk
Scott
about.
has the secret to happiness.
Hold
We're
on.
gonna announce it here in about 3.5 minutes.
Question.
Everyone, get your dry erase board.
The
Tell
question-
everyone you know.
Take notes.
the
Get a
question
pen.
is-
the secret
a pad.
The secret. Okay, so the question is this Scott's happiness specifically?
This-
The secret to Scott, how to make Scott happy.
No, it's not. It's not limited to me. This could be a global phenomenon.
This is a global thing. Okay.
Are you guys ready? You guys are
Yes.
not ready for this.
This goes beyond borders.
This is gonna break the interwebs.
If you're not ready for this, you gotta log off.
You might want to.
because-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't log off 5 of you.
4.
All right, here it is.
Actually 3, because Scott's one of them.
Yeah. That's how it goes. I'm gonna enrich 3 lives right now.
My wife already knows, so.
All right. Here's what you do. Are you guys ready? You ready?
Yes. Yes.
Take a note.
Yeah.
Take all the fucks you have. All the fucks you have.
Oh, man.
Right now,
Fucks.
fucks. And you trade them in for sarcasm.
Fucks. Trade them in.
See?
Sarcasm. Okay.
And then you'll
That's
be infinitely
That's it.
happy.
No, that's it.
it. It's that simple.
I get it.
You buying it?
Yeah.
So,
Because
Wait,
life.
so
I
life,
agree. I just was wording it different.
so life is complete when you.
No, it's not complete.
No, it's
Happiness.
Okay, so happiness is attained when you.
You're fresh out of fucks, and you're full of sarcasm.
no fucks.
No fucks, all the sarcasm.
Wow.
So whatever.
If you're a wizard, you can take those fucks and squeeze them really hard and sprinkle them into your other hand and have a handful of sarcasm. And then you eat it,
And then you
and then
spit
you're
it out.
infinitely happy.
And then you shit it out.
And then it
you're
goes,
ready for
"Bleh."
more.
See this gray?
Then you shoot a bouquet of sarcasm.
You see all the gray in my beard? That's all that coming out. That's all that
Fuck's
sarcasm.
given.
The sarcasm just
Mine-
leaking
mine
out.
comes out the back.
Yeah.
All this years of not.
This
giving
is
a
what
fuck.
that's Craig.
There it is. There's the It wasn't, yeah.
It was 4.
Close enough.
So yeah,
Similar.
trade your fucks for sarcasm.
I like that.
Be good to go.
Agreed. I gave too far many fucks. Far
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah. Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I still do. I'm still working on mine. I mean, I'm
You
consciously.
still have some.
I have the fucks,
Yeah.
but when I think about it, when I come into my own and I'm like, all right, you gotta let the fucks go.
Yeah.
Then I feel better.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You're like, why am I giving a fuck?
Yeah, I shouldn't be this.
Could be dead tomorrow.
I shouldn't be this.
Too deep here, but
Yeah.
it's that whole thing.
I shouldn't be this like fuck focused.
Precisely. Don't be so fuck focused. Happiness.
Indeed.
All right.
Like what? So what is it that makes people like give fucks, right? Why? Why do you give so much fucks?
Well, I think that it's just
It's
society's
human nature, right?
Society's geared us. You know, we've been steered in that direction that we should give fucks about everything. You know, but
Especially about bullshit that doesn't matter.
yeah,
That's just it. Is that we're constantly trying to find meaning, right, to our fucking pathetic little lives.
yeah.
So inherently we're looking for something, for a reason why we're here, what we're supposed to be doing, where we're going.
In doing that, we're generating fucks.
Exactly. Right. So you might be looking for that positive.
We're a
while
bunch of
here.
fuck generators.
It's a fuck generator.
Yeah. We're biological fuck generators.
There's so many awesome titles to this video already.
Fuck generators.
That's a band name for sure.
yeah.
But it is. So who's
yeah.
who's wearing what movie's coming out?
Right.
You know, how mad am I about the fact that this happened or that didn't happen?
Yeah.
It's horseshit.
Yeah.
It's all out of your control.
So by trying to find meaning, you're actually just you're
generating meaningless
indirectly-
fucks.
Yeah, you're indirectly causing all this fuckage.
Yeah.
You're spinning your fucking tires.
Yeah.
Fuckage is the mix between fucks and baggage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Fuckage.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So
Jams up your fuck hole.
so
It just won't.
so something that I've been thinking about lately, right, is the
Twat.
Spit it out.
well, yeah, I'm trying to find the right words, but the fact that nobody really knows what they're doing ever.
Not at first.
No, like I feel like nobody really knows what they're doing, right? They just
life in general.
yeah,
You're
in
talking
life
big
in
picture.
general, like in life in general.
Right,
Yeah,
we're all making it
Yeah,
up.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, there are
Except for the
certain.
Buddhist monks on the.
Well,
They
not
were close.
I mean, not even
Yeah.
them. I mean, to some degree, it's still like fucking guesswork. You know, like you're trying to do the best with the tools that you have,
Yeah.
like to understand, right?
Yeah.
Understand is the key word, but like most people.
There's a huge red flag when people are telling you this is the way it is.
Right.
Those are the people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yes.
Right away.
Run.
If somebody says this is how it is, you're like, yeah, you're stupid.
Well, I think it's always pompous to assume that you know the way or that you can
Well, I mean, but
definitively.
but I think society has tricked us to
Except for me and fucks.
The difference is,
yeah, unless we're talking about something worldly.
if it's
Yes.
if it's a way, that's one thing.
Not
Right.
payway.
way of many.
Right.
Not
But
payway.
if you're saying it's the way, you can fuck off.
That's a song.
Yes.
I'm a teacher. I teach art, and I teach people, except for drawing. Drawing fundamentals is the way.
Yeah.
Because it's black and white, literally and figuratively.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like
Painting, there's so many ways to approach it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm teaching you my way, not the way. If you figure out a better way than mine, great. Maybe you can teach me that way.
Yeah.
There's so many
And you're open to it,
ways.
'cause
Of course.
You can always learn.
It's, again, pompous.
You
to
can
think.
never ever know everything.
I'm going to stand up there and tell them that this is the only way to do acrylic painting. That's like, this is the only way to eat a cheeseburger or an Oreo.
Yeah.
Duh.
So how does that apply to like non-creative fields? Is that still like true? Like, so for example, example like science and math. Okay, it's pretty precise, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that's something that
Those are
is
formulas.
it is like 1 + 1 is
Yeah.
3.5.
That's the
right?
same as it's the same as like color combinations.
Right. Okay. But color combinations, like, to your perspective, right? So if somebody's colorblind, they have a different perspective on it, right?
But they're wrong.
Are they? Or are they right? Are they the ones that are right?
No, they're not.
No. Well,
Wow, man, it's so.
we know they're wrong. We know they're wrong because there's people that can see color.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, so there's a way to.
Okay, fine. No,
know
no,
what I'm
fine. No, I get it. I get it. Okay, so something a little like in between is like law. Okay, law is like a man-made thing, right? It's like something that just
Well,
kind
the
of tries
closest
to
thing- the
regulate
closest
and
thing that
like,
we have-
keep society in like a line, right?
There's
That's
things that
what
just-
the
well,
law
We
is.
have
things that just
science, right? So science is a way for us to test things. It's like the best thing that we've come up with to find out empirical truths, right?
Yes.
There's no really such thing, I guess, as an absolute truth, but these are like, this is the best we've come up with. It's a bullshit detector.
With our knowledge.
Right, with our knowledge, what we have.
So it's still bullshit in the grand scope of things.
Well, you can
Well, we
always
don't know
go
that.
above.
Right,
You can
'cause
always
we
go
can,
above our
science, the purpose of science is to like prove itself wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So like you can, you could have a theory and we could say, yep, that's the way things are, that's the way they work, and then another guy's like, wait a minute, I just did this fucking test. No, this is how it works.
It's wrong now.
And
It's the
science will
opposite.
go, okay, I guess that's how it works. So, but that's the best system we've come up with to figure out what the fuck's going on. Outside of that,
Law doesn't even touch that though.
Yeah.
Law
Law
is
is
way the hell down here.
Oh, yeah.
It's based on precedents, just what someone has encountered of all these different logistics coming together,
how to
and they're
deal
like,
with it with
and
the
this is how we handled it. Yeah, and it was either bad or good, and so we based the next thought process on how to defend it or prosecute it based on that one little shitty instance.
Right.
And then if you got 50 years of precedence, then you have some decent solid law.
Yeah.
But
But
law
that,
is
it's
mush,
just
like
an
mashed potatoes.
interpretive way, yeah, it's a philosophy almost, you know, it's
Sure.
It's a sociology experiment.
right.
Law.
It's bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
horseshit.
It's
like
a
politics. It
bullshit
falls in
word.
there with politics.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just this
Yeah.
porridge. Sometimes there's a bouquet in it, and other times there's some blueberries on top.
Okay, so but in the creative field, it's like so much more subjective, right? It's so much more blurred,
It's so much more
but it's more satisfying.
open to be
right?
adapted.
Right.
Let's say that.
Explored.
Yeah.
Well, art is
Yeah.
all about interpretation. I mean, that's
Exactly.
really like what makes it beautiful, right? Like how you interpret something and then create something with that influence, like that's that's I mean that's the foundation of what it is.
If we have any feedback on this topic, please write it on the comments. We'd like to hear what you think
Get your phone.
and
shut mine
see
off.
what's going on. All right.
That's why my life is so great, because all I do is art and music. Jeez.
Yeah.
A piece of cake. It's all nebulous nonsense.
McFly, are you there?
Yay.
Chris is peeing. He's peeing. Got his little weenie out. No fucking weenie.
What else you got there?
Fucking Michael Winslow.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's coming to Kelsey.
He is.
He's the guy's like,
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to the Kelsey Theater,
It's
yet,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big jump from Kelsey Club. But Kelsey Club was cool. But Kelsey Theater is like super diverse. You can
Yeah.
see drama there. You can see comedy there. You can
it's-
see. I
and
saw
it's
some
nice.
cats jumping through hoops and shit. There was a cat acrobatic show. That was the
I
I
most
saw Henry
surreal-
Rollins there.
most surreal thing I've seen in a
was
long
awesome.
time. I wasn't nearly high enough, but it was great. But yeah, Michael Winslow at Kelsey Theater coming up soon. I wish I had the date, but yeah, just find it on Facebook. It's
Who?
that's
Craig,
good stuff.
scoot this way a little bit.
Michael Winslow, the actor, the guy who does all the sound effects with his
From Police
mouth.
Academy.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Did you just say Alf?
Mouth.
Oh, Mouth. I thought you said Alf. I'm like, Alf was on the other night. I watched
The
Wow.
first
10 minutes of it.
the first date I ever
I was
went
like, this
on
is awful.
was to see Police Academy, Miami Beach. Did you see that one? Was it like Fun Number 5? Police Academy
4 or
5?
5.
You lost me.
Simon, Miami Beach. No. Anybody? Anybody know this movie?
Anyone with me? Proctor.
But he does the distorted guitar, the fuzzy guitar.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Uh-huh.
he's like super.
I would go see that.
How
Does
was it?
guitar really well.
How was it, Chris? How does he do it? Oh, right.
You're the next Michael Winslow.
Well, let's find out when the date is, and then I can look it up right now because
The internet.
I work closely with the Kelsey Theater, so I'll shamelessly promote them here.
That's cool. They
So let's tell you a little
story.
story about the Kelsey Club or theater. So, back some time ago,
Quite some time
quite
ago.
some time ago, since we were all in bands and doing the thing around here, the Kelsey Club was the pretty much the best venue north of Lauderdale,
Yeah.
right? Well, in South Florida, like in Palm Beach County, rather.
Yeah.
And it was really like everybody loved it, because it was the one venue that was big enough, that had the best sound, and treated bands really well.
Thanks to John.
Thanks to John and the whole thing. but everybody loved it, man. It was everybody's favorite venue down here, you know.
Where are you going, Chris?
And so,
Nothing.
where am I going? I'm just trying to give a little history.
The setup.
A little history. So Kelsey Club is probably where I had my best shows back in the day, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
In Dharmata?
No, this
Another
was
band.
my previous bands, and I did the Iron Maiden thing there, and
Oh yeah, you did that there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My old band played there. That's how I met Kevin Sanchez, who later on, like, when we ran into each other again, that's how Dharmata started. So there's some history with the Kelsey Club.
Yeah,
there's
a lot of good things came out of that.
Our
place.
history
Our
is
history,
there,
yeah.
Or, like everybody's history.
Yeah. I had to post Gone Mad, but I don't think Gone Mad ever played there. But Shoulder Devil, which was alive for a couple of years, played there. Same time frame.
Yeah, that was
And then
Greg.
that was Greg, and
right.
Greg was
Yeah.
in Dharmata. This is a good.
It's very incestuous, all of it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Small scene.
Yep.
And a good scene still.
Good place. So yeah, there's a lot of cool shit going on there.
Yeah, Rocky Horror. But Winslow is July 14th. I won't be here, but go enjoy it.
So the whole story is like,
Monday?
you know.
That's like
The whole story is like it closed down in 2003, I believe. 2003,
Wow.
and
yeah, you fucking like that.
Like that microphone? Yeah, you know you love it.
it closed down in 2003, and it left us all kind of like, oh man, what are we gonna
Now
do
there's no scene.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much killed it.
It's just frozen or loading since you left for break. Could be your phone. All right. Anyway.
She has to re-log in, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry if this. I don't know. The signal's
fault.
kind of.
It's all shit, really.
Yeah.
It's awful not.
But
Kelsey's pretty awesome.
yeah. So 14. No. When did it open? 2 years ago.
Craig.
He's
2 years ago.
The resurgence? Yeah. 2 years.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, after what 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Mozart Theater for a while, which Mozart was it was rentable and you could do stuff there, but it was low profile.
Oh,
it was
okay.
it was just like, I don't want to say dead real estate because I don't know what kind of programming they had there, but it wasn't high profile. I mean, Michael Winslow is going to be there. Rollins has been there. You know, they got freak
They
shows,
certainly
cat
didn't-
shows.
But they certainly didn't have like local bands playing there. Or
No,
anything. Yeah.
nothing like that.
No.
So now it's resurged and like it's better than ever. I mean, it's it
One
looks
of the best venues in one of the best venues in Palm Beach County, or you
best
could say in South Florida, because it holds over 400 standing, so it's no joke. You can do regional, decent
Seems like a very versatile venue, like because I've seen it where they have, they've got the chairs out there, but like you said, you can do theater. You can see theater there. You can see live shows.
It brings
Anything.
it's bringing the Rocky Horror back.
nice.
They're working on getting other films, getting the licensing for other films, other cult classics.
Heavy
So,
metal would be awesome.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I wonder if they've considered that. But like I said, I've been lucky enough to be working with AJ and his family and his team there at Brewhouse and Kelsey, and they basically own that entire plaza now.
Yeah.
So that plaza was going to change hands, and AJ's like, oh man, I don't want my enterprise to swerve in any way. So they just made it happen. They just got their hands on the plaza and started doing big stuff, like the mural in the back,
great.
and scooping the Kelsey. They did the most successful Indiegogo for a theater campaign ever on Indiegogo. Like,
Wow.
They raised a crazy amount of money in a short amount of time to go in and refurb the inside of that.
Yeah.
Which it didn't need that much. It was just like, just beer soaked and smelled like a cigarette in there. But, tore the seats out, old carpet, all that crap.
Yeah, it's nice now.
The sound system's nuts, too.
Yeah.
And it sounds beautiful in there. So, yeah. I can't
Kelsey
say enough good
Theater.
things about it.
And I mean, it's I think in part or mostly because of that, is that Lake Park is now considered art district, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
So that's really
because
awesome.
of it.
Yeah, we have two of them in. Is it only two in Palm Beach County?
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, you got Boynton Beach, you got
okay.
downtown, you got Lake Worth kind of, does it. Northwood does it.
Right.
So we're lucky to have quite a few emerging ones. Like nothing's really, huge and crazy like Wynwood or anything like that.
Well, like
but
the
it's headed in that direction.
so right next to Kelsey is the brew house.
Yep.
And I was just there to see you guys play, and that was the first time I've ever been there. I thought that place was fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. So that's where that whole art district really stemmed from. Is if you think about it, it was a plaza full of just random stuff, cell phone place, blah blah blah, chiropractor, and then AJ and team had the idea to put an artist destination and a place for people to show their work. Artists like me or you or Pooch or whoever who maybe not necessarily going to fit into a conventional gallery.
Yeah.
So here's an opportunity for it to be seen by lots of people and get it out there. And it's a no commission wall. I mean, you pay to be on the wall, but it's basically a rental of the space, and then they don't take any commission. So it's a crapshoot, just like being in a gallery is. But the boundaries are just a lot different.
They're way better.
It's not,
It's cool.
It's not stuffy.
I kind of love that there's like there's two sides, you know, with and there's a great beer selection there. Like,
and they expanded too. They were
Yeah.
the one side, and then it was so successful after the first year. Something moved out, and they're just like, I broke through the wall and put the cave in there on the other side. So.
Yeah.
Palm Beach County, can't have enough things like that. So everything's headed in the right direction. I guess if you stay somewhere long enough, it gets good.
Yeah, right.
It either gets good or it gets shitty. I mean,
Yeah.
even Detroit turned around eventually.
Yep.
Yeah, no. It was, it was bankrupt, and now it's heading back. It's the same way. If you look at Detroit now, it's through the arts that it's being refurbed.
I guess that's the arts are like the first avenue when they're trying to rebuild or gentrify well, I guess that's the same thing.
Well, I mean, in
nowadays,
Detroit,
but-
you can buy a building for like $20, so it's
it
good for
happened-
artists.
But it's
'cause-
always through the arts that they
Yeah.
try to improve.
Harlem.
Yeah.
Harlem's another example. Or
Basketball.
even the Village was that way. Like Globetrotters. But the artists, I'm generalizing, but a lot of times the artists go in first because I'll say we, because I live in Northwood Village, and Northwood Village is in transition, and it's like people are scared of it or whatever, but it's like, I'm like, this is not more dangerous or less dangerous than Lantana or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Depends block by block what people are living there. Are they criminals or are they working folks? So Northwood's another example of putting artists in a place and putting some art on the walls to give people the perception that it is a place to go and a place to enjoy things, and not a place that you're going to get robbed or whatever.
Yeah.
Wynwood's no different. It's still dangerous if you turn down the wrong corner in Wynwood, but in general, it is, it's revitalized.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of art and music. The one thing Northwood needs is something like a live music venue that would change things. So, but generally, I think most of the places that were shit 10 years ago are not shit now. So that's good.
except for parts of Lake Worth.
Lake Worth, yeah. Lake
going
Worth is
down.
expansive though, so there's a lot of room for turds.
Yeah.
They just pop up
There's
everywhere.
fucking bouquets everywhere. It's,
There is
it's a
tons of
goddamn
bouquets.
garden.
It's block by block, yeah.
So we have
Oh, shit.
the second bullet point there.
What's the second?
No, we
bullet?
jumped, but yeah.
Yeah, we jumped around.
Yeah, I've been jumping all over the place.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Queens
Oh,
of the
yeah,
Stone Age.
Yeah, that's okay. So
They finally announced
Right.
Queens of the Stone Age finally announced their new album release date.
Yeah.
And they have a very high profile producer.
Ronson.
Yes.
Yeah.
who?
Mark Ronson.
Oh, it's like the pop guy, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit. Like
Yeah.
I saw that video.
You know,
there's
yeah,
a there's
when I
a there's
first
like a
heard that,
video.
it's like I was a little bit skeptical because,
What's his role though? Is he
well, I mean,
shaping songs like a producer would?
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know to what extent he's altering or moving things around, but it just what I loved about the earlier Queen stuff was it felt like true desert rock to me, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like almost like it's got that psychedelic thing, it's got the low tuning, it's got the fucking
Dreamy thing, yeah.
the dreamy
Yeah.
thing, but it's got that certain guitar tone,
but very
that fucking
unique though.
Hami
Very
has. And so like when the last album came out, like Clockwork, at first I was like, I don't know, man. Like I feel like I want more, like a little more like angstiness going on or something like that, because they used to have Nick Oliveri, and he used to do some vocals, and he would just fucking scream his ass
right.
off, and Mark Lanigan was on there.
I hope I hope the new thing's just not too polished.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because
I
he
just don't
makes
want it to-
polished
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if the songs are more dialed in as far as like structurally and all that jazz to make it more appealing, that's fine. But if the sound is still like off the rails a little bit,
I'm gonna go with Hami and say that like I don't think he would let anything fuck with his vision because he is Queens of the Stone Age. He's the only member, like really. Everything else has just been revolving around him. So I got faith, but that's a band that I've always wanted to see live that I've never seen. That's definitely on like my small list of bands that I have to see.
I've never seen them.
And so they just announced some tour dates, and it turns out fucking. So I'm going to Salt Lake City.
For a Mormon retreat.
On October 9th, their dates come out today. And I'm like, oh, please be out west when I'm out west, you know. First date of the tour is October 9th in Salt Lake City. I fly in at like 11. And I'm like 1 mile from my hotel is 1 mile from the fucking venue.
You'll never make it.
And as I get in,
you'll never make
they're
it.
going to be fucking in the middle of their set, dude.
Yeah.
You got to change your flight.
I've been thinking about it, man.
Might be.
If I could just get like an earlier flight or something.
Yeah.
So, but you're coming in then. So, where do they go next?
The next night is Red Rocks.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
But like I'd have to. I've already booked all this shit, like all this shit planned. Like I have to like.
Well, the
rearrange the whole.
The Mormon retreat really gets in the way of all.
And they get really upset if you cancel on them.
No, they get upset about everything.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
So.
You'll watch your shit.
I've seen him once, but I don't remember.
What's up? Keith Freya is tuning in from Tucson. Are you in Tucson or are you fucking in Knoxville now? I don't know. He likes to give me shit though.
I always wanted to see 311. I saw them live too. They were not that great, but I probably.
I went with my buddy Hermes and saw him last time they were at Hermes. When they were at Cruzan.
311.
Fuck that was.
Huh?
311 or
yeah.
I saw 311 in Boca at the
Sunset.
Oh,
yeah, I saw him there. Yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah.
I was there.
Crazy.
I was never a big 311 fan.
No, me neither.
They're a good band.
All my friends were though, like all of them. My
everybody.
band, my old band, all the bandmates
They're
loved
easy
them.
to like. They're very appealing.
I tried
genres.
so hard to like that band.
Vocals.
A lot of it is the vocals. A lot of it is S.A. Martinez.
rap,
S.A. Martinez. A lot of it
Chipmunk.
is.
He's good, but I don't like.
He's
the tone of his
great.
voice.
He's great, but he's doing the little fucking.
And then Nick is like a Ken doll with a spray tan. I'm not.
Like he ends his raps with "Hey," it's like I don't know. It's not. Maybe it's not for me.
No, it's like Uncle Cracker.
He's a little light in the loafers.
I mean, it's not even like that. Doesn't even bother me. It's just like I don't know. It's just.
Where's the credibility in it? That's my problem with it. He writes some great hooks.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
It's a fun band. Like I get it. I totally get it. It's just one of those things. Like for my ear head brain, it just doesn't.
I can't hate on 311. We can't.
No, I don't hate them.
They sold millions of records. Why?
Yeah.
Because they suck.
Like drummers love that Chad Smith guy. It's like crazy.
Chad Smith.
No, that's not Chad. What's
Chad
his
Sexton?
name? It's Sexton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's.
Non-band.
I guess he's awesome, but I've never. I mean, is he that? Yeah, I guess he is.
He's a good
He's
drummer.
good. He's
Yeah.
got chops.
Like
They're all
people say,
great
like
players.
that guy is
All great
amazing.
players. Tim Mahoney
His
is fucking
snare
great
sounds like a
guitarist.
basketball, though. His snare sounds like a basketball.
Yeah, that's his choice. That's his choice.
But you know what? I
But
think.
your elevator's here.
So we were talking a couple podcasts ago. I need a beer. About white boy reggae. Because it's a thing.
Because there's so much good
It's
stuff.
a thing,
and so much bad stuff.
and we determined that it's live. It's just live music. It's like when you want to go to a bar and have a good time. White boy reggae is fine. It's cool, you know.
and
but this type of music,
311 is close to white boy reggae though. It's got that
A lot of
that vibe.
yeah,
But it's
got a lot of
not.
that.
Early stuff.
but it's not. It's something else.
Yeah, the early
What
stuff.
is it? What is it? It's
Funky-ish.
It's what they used to call alternative. I don't know if that
skater
exists
music.
Well, they
anymore.
got elements of funk and punk and like they're
a little
doing
bit
a
of
lot
that
of different
ska
shit.
kind of vibe,
Yeah.
like
But it definitely falls into that.
it's like the happy beach
the
vibe.
same people that like to go to those white boy reggae concerts probably like 311.
I think 311 is more like that Cali vibe. That California beachy kind of.
Yeah.
I was hanging out.
A lot of it is dreamy, and the production is very like it's headphone candy.
Yeah.
So
I was hanging out with this girl when I went to that last 311 show.
Uh huh.
and I was I was grabbing a beer, whatever. I met up with her, and I see her. She's sitting on the grass, right? And she,
I know.
yeah. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And then she's like, come sit down, take off your shoes, connect with the earth.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
There's pesticide.
I'm not
on
that guy. I'm not that guy.
I mean,
You just haven't done enough mushrooms. Dude.
I guess so. But
Because I'll hug the shit out of a tree on mushrooms.
This thing's alive.
I did see years ago. I was seeing this girl, and like I got a random phone call from her, like on one night, and she's talking to me about this tree that she's looking at. and she told me, she's like, it's smiling at me. It's smiling at me.
You're like, bitch, you are tripping.
Like, oh man, what are you doing? Yeah.
Was she on acid?
Yeah, no, she's on mushrooms or something.
Good for her.
You know her. You met her.
Trees can be happy.
Scott.
Ice Cube. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Queens, they rule.
Let's go right.
311. NWA, they rule.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Absolutely.
Definitely
Legends.
groundbreaking.
Legendary. Started a genre.
Lot of
Much like Korn. Started a genre.
A lot
Sold
of
a
very rich people.
Sold a shitload of khakis because of
If you would have told me
Dickie should give it up to
Yeah.
NWA.
when I was listening to Niggas for Life, can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
I had no
Okay.
idea.
You already did.
When I was listening to that,
Title of the album.
they
So,
put
yes.
I'm just reading it off what they wrote.
Here, it
so
says
anyway,
right here.
yeah. But if you would have told me back then that Ice Cube would be doing like Disney movies and that fucking Dr. Dre would be worth nearly $1 billion, I'd be like, fuck you.
Yep.
And actually, one of my favorite MC in the whole group, MC Ren. Yeah, he's probably like fucking digging ditches somewhere.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he's killer.
Yeah.
Well, I was told today that Ice Cube released a new song just to show all these fucking youngsters that mumble rap and fucking all this shit how it's done. And he fucking totally
Miracle.
did. He just pulled out a classic Cube track. Sounds like it's from fucking 2000.
Nice.
And it's badass.
He's a great rapper.
Yeah, he's got the best like flow, like as far as flow
he's got
goes.
great delivery.
Eminem's the best rapper ever, as far as I'm concerned. No one can match his delivery, the way he rhymes and everything and all that. But Cube has flow. He's got
Cube's,
no one can flow like Cube.
Cube's solo
and he
albums
just put it down, and it's like
I can't wait to hear.
classic Cube. It's good.
We were talking about Eminem today.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife was asking me if he still put out good stuff like the Marshall Mathers are back, and I'm like, he does, but he doesn't use that voice anymore. He's
Right.
gotten more chill, and he's not as frantic with his writing. So no, but I think it's still good. But we were listening to 2000 or what is it? Is it 2001?
Yeah.
Pardon my ignorance. Hitman is another one.
Yeah.
Off that whole genre
Yeah.
that I like his flow a lot. But yeah, I got to check out this Cube song.
There's a meme out there with a picture of Eminem, and it says, "Rules for battle rapping Eminem: 1, never battle rap Eminem."
Don't do it.
No way.
Don't do it.
No way. His brain just.
it's too
I don't know about
fast,
now,
man.
but on pills and shit.
Yeah,
Pills and Hennessy.
But yeah, check out there's the new Ice
video
Cube.
of some guy playing like lounge guitar and like Eminem started like doing
yeah.
shit over it. I was like, wow,
That's cool.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
As far as the Ice Cube one, he released a single. It's called "Good Cop, Bad Cop," which is okay, but it's also the 20th anniversary of, I think, Death Certificate, and so there's that, and there's a couple new tracks on there, and one of those tracks is the one, and yeah, it's good shit, man. It's I don't know, it's not showing up now.
So, but let's talk about the dichotomy though of because is he coming hard with the boast raps and shit and like claiming like any kind of status while also making Disney movies? Because there's also that. With all due respect, like once you, and I won't say sell out because I fucking hate when people say that, or you're sold out. Yeah, stadiums. But once you crest or whatever, or you're on that next plateau, the old you is in a fucking box on the shelf. Sorry. So
Well, it's
I'm
funny.
not saying you can't open the box, but then the
Yeah.
thing you're doing then gets a fucking hole
Has no,
poked in it.
it doesn't
right?
have that
doesn't have the stank on it. That
Right, right. But if you think about it, when he released the War and Peace CDs forever ago, one of the lines in one of his songs was, y'all talking about making money, making rhymes. He's like, I'm making movie money. And I'm like, yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's true.
Movies.
Now he can just do
Now,
whatever
a
the
lot of
fuck
that-
he wants.
A lot of that, let's be honest, a lot of that old Cube shit was pretty racist. Like I remember he was affiliated with a short-lived group called the Lynch Mob. Did you
Yeah.
ever hear these guys?
Oh, yeah.
That was
I think-
his
I think
posse, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
so
his-
like I think a
his thing.
couple of those
This is
guys
his thing
are,
after
are
NWA.
like in jail for life now or whatever. But that Lynch Mob album was fucking racist as
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, you know, look, I understand in the context of what he was talking about. Maybe I should say that it was more racial than racist, but he certainly used some terminology that.
That was pretty common for the day, though.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Consider you have to look at the context, not
Yeah.
just the words that he was saying. But
Plus context of him getting beat up by white record execs and all this
Right.
shit leading up to that. Yeah, I
right,
suppose
right.
you get a pass.
yeah, so but I just that's the interesting dichotomy to me too is that like you know-
Disney's so
Right,
white.
yeah, like he does some of the white. He has like the whitest people around him. You know.
That's because he knows.
But I guess
That's 'cause-
he won.
Jay.
He won. Now he's got the white
Jay.
people paying him.
That's because he knows at the end of the day he's gonna be like, yeah, snapping that check.
Right.
Yeah.
Another 13 mil.
I mean, you can
Making
feel
for
real,
hanging out with a bunch of white folks.
You can feel real passionately, but about what you're rapping about. But when somebody starts flashing that money in front of you, you better fucking take it.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true. Eminem's career took that turn.
Yeah.
Whether it's linked up to his getting clean or whatever, he's coupling up with all these pop-ish type of things. What doesn't matter.
Like
Doesn't make him not
how much,
an artist.
Like how much does he get paid to make an appearance on stage with somebody?
Eminem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He has to do that like once a year. You know what I mean?
Again, back to that whole thing of credibility and people tagging stuff sellout or whatever. It's like that's all just horse shit.
Nobody's.
That's with the fucks that are not
Yeah.
given.
You know
He's
what?
like, are you serious?
You know what they are?
Ching.
They're entertainers.
And he's still, even on a shit
Entertainers.
song, he's still going to deliver a good rap.
Yeah.
Some douchebag is going to be singing the chorus, but he's still going to smash the verse. So
Yeah.
whatever.
It's like I saw a video where the Roots. It was some show. The Roots and Eminem did a LL Cool J song, and I'm like, really? And I watch it, and I'm like, this is fucking great, And it's like it was obviously no challenge whatsoever for Eminem to do it.
No.
The motherfucker got paid. He's probably like, fuck yeah, this is cool. This is as far back as it goes. Like let's do it.
And he's got the soul to do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Especially now that he's cleaner and more focused.
So would you really say that he's like the best rapper of all time?
Yeah.
Scott says.
Eminem.
Yeah.
I mean, best.
Technically,
Yeah.
technical rapper. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what are the guidelines?
Well, I
Because if
I
you
don't
include-
fucking know anything about rap.
If you include include content with physical ability, then he's unmatched.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing. It's not like sports where like you can say like, okay, is Michael? Yeah, there's no statistics. Like you can say, oh, Michael
Yeah.
Jordan.
Is he, like, the
has
most
this many
loved?
rings or I don't know.
No,
By whom?
that's not even a thing. Yeah.
Based on
No.
record sales?
No.
Close.
No, it's just like
Technically,
I think you can.
his abilities are unmatched.
I think you can say you would find if you ask people in the know unanimously, like if they'd come up with like a top 5 list of greatest.
better
MCs,
be-
he's
he'd be in
probably
there.
going to be on.
He
Almost
better be
all of
top
them.
3, yeah.
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 Because if we can break it down to formula though, because when you take rap at the beginning where it was very much like Mary Had a Little Lamb shit, where the
Yeah.
last word rhymed, and then take it all the way to what Nas and Jay-Z and all these other guys did, and Biggie, and then what Eminem did, the formula of the rap, of the style of the rap and where the rhymes land is like fucking algebra compared, calculus.
Yeah,
compared
absolutely.
to-
That's a very good comparison.
That was
It's
addition
like
before.
algebra because there's videos where the people like linguistics people like break down how he rhymes. Like there's different types of rhyme. There's like where the every other line the last word rhymes, that kind of thing. And there's
how it
rhymes.
started.
There's rhymes within rhymes, and then those rhymes rhyme with rhymes. And Eminem does that shit all the fucking time. Like the
He
way he
stacks it.
constructs it,
just
and
stacks it.
people have broken it down. They're like this and that, and then this, but back with this and that, and it's like it's ridiculous. It's like
Any
science.
rapper after Eminem who says that I won't say all of them, but a lot of rappers who would claim that he didn't influence them are fucking lying.
it's hard to maintain that intensity, that all that stuff when you're making money. You got that nice house, you're fucking doing good. You really have no worries. The only stresses you have is shit that you're gonna put on yourself, And yeah, it's hard to fucking write a fucking kick-ass.
Sugar Ray, first record, last record.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with either of those, but boy, oh boy, it's like two different groups of people.
Yeah.
Sugar
And
Ray. Holy
remember?
shit.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that name.
I heard one of their poppiest tunes the other day, and I couldn't get it out of my fucking head. So whether they wrote it or a producer helped them or whatever, you cannot mess with it. It's just like 311. Like a host of people ran out and bought that album. The second one, the fourth one, whatever.
It's undeniable.
Yeah, no. But, they were in a different place. They were driving nice cars.
Right.
Everyone was fed. That first record sounds like a bunch of grungy-ass, sweaty bastards.
Yeah.
In a dirty-ass warehouse.
And if that's the type of music you like, then but like
no one would buy that first Sugar Ray record.
Right. So do you think like that's like I mean, obviously that's where the best music is made. That's when the best music is made.
You can say art.
Best art is made, right? When you're struggling the most. Turmoil, yeah. So somebody that's no, it's not. It can't be proven because like there's many acts that have been very consistent throughout their career.
I wouldn't say many.
Not many, but the biggest ones.
Consistent,
right?
That's the hardest thing to do. I think is
so there's very few that were consistent enough throughout their career to where they kept your interest in the same kind of way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then there's to get all deep about it. Then there's the fan's perspective. The fan also grows up. The fan has the fan's at a place in their life when the first, like I'm coming out of high school when the first Pearl Jam record comes out, and I'm completely entranced because it's like nothing I've ever heard before. And then when by the time their fifth record came out, it's probably equally as good on some level.
Yeah.
But for me,
doesn't.
Yeah.
it's like man.
But they've also grown 15 years.
They've changed.
20 years, whatever.
Perspective.
Yeah.
They're writing about shit that's important to them now, not in 1991. So
that's why I think it's great when like
people mature and they don't have that angst anymore.
When those young artists die.
So do you feel like if you're so if this is just a random thought, but if you're an artist following another artist that's inspired you, maybe that happens more often than somebody that's maybe not as creative or artistic. Like, because bands have followings that follow them throughout their whole career, right? Yeah. But just like Craig said, when you're a creative person, like maybe you just kind of fall out of love quicker.
How deep is the well? How deep is the well of the art that we're talking about? Because we're in such you're in a multi-dimensional discussion right now. Are we talking about like a Pearl Jam?
Like if they're not dead.
Are we talking? We're talking about a Pearl Jam that to me is very soulful, regardless of whether you like it or not, or and I'm going to use my opinion here, or like a Dave Matthews, which is like almost the same exact. It's like going to McDonald's and the filet of fish has been the same for the last 20 years. So it really depends on that as well. Because if you expect Dave Matthews to come out and play 2 hours of the same song, you'll be happy.
Right. Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
No, I completely agree.
I guess there's not just one answer.
No, unfortunately.
I do think like a band like Nirvana, like the best thing that happened to that band, and I think the reason. It's kind of cliche to say like, well, you die young, that makes you a legend kind of thing. But like, I don't think. Well, I mean, what happened if Kurt Cobain doesn't die? Is Nirvana like? Are they like
still making?
Yeah, like they probably would put out some really shitty records, like in like the fucking late '90s, and like you know what I mean? Like but
died out like the hair bands,
Or they just start writing movie scores,
they'd
like
be playing
Aerosmith.
like the culture. They'd be playing the Culture Room, like
because the dirtier you are, and I mean like. When I say dirty, like how fucked up is your brain and your life and your addictions and all that shit when you're doing this magical shit and then you get clean. I think the dirtier you are, the further away clean becomes. Right. And so when you start making art clean, you're so far away from where you were when you were making magic.
Chili Peppers.
That you're probably not going to pull the rabbit out of the fucking hat anymore. Chili Peppers is a great example.
But they made it happen a couple times. Yeah.
Still, but I don't give a fuck. Blood Sugar.
I don't like any of their new shit. It's all spap.
Spap.
It's all spat.
What does that mean?
It's like
What's that even
like
mean?
Anthony Kiedis, halftime he isn't even writing fucking words anymore. He's
It's like
it's like, come on, dude.
It's like spap is like the geese that comes out of a baby. Any of the holes.
Yeah, spap.
You mean scat?
No, spap.
Like the scat man.
Spap is like the
Scat man.
Not scat, man.
pureed peas,
It's just goo. It's just
yogurt.
goo. Yeah.
whatever.
cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big fan, but I know they.
But that's a
did
great
something
example of
big
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
years
So
after.
Nirvana, back to your Nirvana thing.
It's
If
just watered
Kurt got
down.
clean, which is the only end game besides Shotgun,
Right.
then yeah, probably some poop, some shit that sounded like Collective Soul,
Yeah, exactly.
or whatever,
Yeah.
or Seether.
Yeah. See there. Yes, because
If he doesn't die, we might only have Seether because he did die.
True that. Or there is the other thing though. Kurt could say, "Fuck Nirvana, I'm done. That's the druggy me," and he does start scoring films, and he's fucking amazing at it. I mean, we don't know. There's that too. Hendrix or any of these other dudes where you're just like, man, what if this
Yeah.
dude lived? What would he do? Would he just jump tracks and start doing something else? That was his new sweet spot. So there's that too. One could
okay,
hope.
I got a question for all three of you. If you could see a concert from any dead musician, what would it be? Like in their prime, like if you could teleport back and see like their best performance,
That's tough.
just dead musicians.
That is tough.
Are you going with Janie Lane?
Well, I never saw Nirvana, so they're on the list. I would say Hendrix is really up there.
Mhm.
But I know that most of those shows probably sounded like a bucket of shit. You know what I mean? Like he was amazing, but the sound man was like, I don't know what to fucking do with this. It's like a car crash. So I don't know. I'm torn. Hold on, Scott. Hold on.
Think about it.
Yeah, no.
Think about it.
Oh my god.
Chris?
That's weird. I never thought about that.
I mean, we've lost some good ones, you know.
I mean,
Just recently.
it's corny to say.
Soundgarden.
It's corny to say Soundgarden. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You never saw him?
I've never saw. I never saw
Seen
him.
him.
I guess it may not be that corny, but I never got to see them. Yeah.
I would have to say mine.
But I never made a huge effort to.
I would have to say mine would be Prince.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Never got to see Prince.
He always sounds good.
I would probably
Sounded
go.
good.
And he was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not like a huge Prince fan. I love Prince, but I would love to go see a fucking Prince
That's a
concert.
great one.
Yeah, because I know he's
Or
a
Bowie.
badass.
Never saw
Yeah,
even
never
came
saw
close
Bowie.
to seeing it, or even thinking about seeing a David Bowie show. So I imagine that was killer with all that
Yeah.
catalog.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
when he was an old man.
Yeah. Chris?
Beastie Boys.
I saw Beastie
Oh, yeah.
Boys,
Never saw the Beastie
fortunately.
I don't know. I mean, Soundgarden is like the first one, but it's kind of cheesy because it's just happened. I had like my whole life to see them, and I never made the
You
effort.
fucked up.
Fucked up.
You could throw NWA on that list too.
I did see
Easy
Audio
Step.
Slave. I did see Audio Slave, so I did technically see
No, I
Chris
don't
Cornell.
Well, you saw Cornell.
Yeah.
You did not.
I don't think I would have wanted to go to an NWA concert back in the day though.
Probably
You
not.
couldn't.
No.
I'm not allowed.
You could today. If you went today, it would be pretty much all white people.
Yeah.
That's
Like all rap shows are.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess depends what
What's that?
neighborhood you're going to.
I suppose.
Yeah, which rap though? You talking about
Mumble rap.
above ground, not underground.
Yeah.
Well, the underground's littered with white dudes now, which is good. Atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, a lot.
Atmosphere is one of my
Yeah, I
favorites.
just went and saw
A$AP Rock's
Atmosphere.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I saw Atmosphere and Brother Ali, and it's like, obviously the whole crowd was white. I mean, they're white rappers, but
like hour and a half or something.
well, I don't know how much we missed. We might have missed that whole second part.
Scott's
So
pushing it.
I'm keeping my eye on it now.
Let's tidy this bitch up. Tie it up. Flip it. Rub it down. Oh no.
Oh no! What are you doing, Chris?
Drawing.
Okay.
Drawing on the screen.
He always wants to draw dicks all the time. It's fucking. but yeah, why you got YMCA on there? You're just writing down letters?
Acronyms. Yeah.
In the POD.
POD, like the band.
Yeah, I guess.
You have a big.
I just want to fly.
That's fucking up.
Same shit. That was a good song.
Yeah.
All right.
They're Christian.
Sugar Ray?
Yeah, no.
POD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually toured my old band with the Marcos,
Marcus?
the guitar player from POD. When they like split up, he did like a side project called the Accident Experiment, which nobody's ever heard of because they weren't very good. But
Never heard of it.
We did a tour with them. It was cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Never got to see him. But in interviews and stuff, I got the feeling that they were cool dudes.
POD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular folks.
Fuck them. All right.
Satanist, Scott White. Boom!
Anyways, looks like we're done. I think we're done. You want to call it?
Call it.
Call it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Craig Mcinnis,
We
for
talked
hanging.
as much shit as we could.
Teach him how to say your goddamn last name.
What I said it wrong?
McInnis.
What did I say?
It's a C, not a G.
McInnis.
Ding dong.
I answered to that. It was Greg McGinnis. All over the fucking
Greg McGinnis.
Is it really? I always see McGinnis.
Yeah, because MCGUI.
Because I'm used to it being there?
Yeah. No, the MCI is rare thing, but it's the Scotch Irish thing.
Jeez,
Like,
McGinnis.
not to get super boring at the end, but yeah, they took the
I'm sorry.
A out. It was MAC, and long story, stupid.
My name
fuck
was
it up again.
changed from Wit to White.
Really?
Yeah. It's German.
Speaking of which, you know what? I will say this because I have this on the list. But I bought my girlfriend 23andMe. You know what that is? It's like Ancestry.com.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The fucking DNA test.
Yeah.
But not Ancestry.com?
No, it's like the rival fucking company.
Okay.
So she just got her shit back, and it's fucking fascinating, man. So I ordered.
Is she
one.
from Romania?
Really?
Is she
Yeah.
from Romania?
She's like fucking 98% like Anglo-Saxon, fucking
Wow,
Northern Europe, Britain, fucking like white as fuck.
Yes.
That's my wife too.
She thought she was gonna have some like. She's got some stuff way back there. And I
Runs
think
of
there's like
Renya.
one black dude like way back.
One.
And
Everybody's got one of those.
like, yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm Italian, you know it. You know.
There's a little Native
You're an
American.
eggplant.
Hey.
Little Native American possibly in there. She is a descendant of the Neanderthals, which is interesting. Which actually turns out that most people that are from Europe or Asia do have Neanderthal
And what are we?
ancestry.
On this, you're talking Pangea though.
I'm talking
Doesn't
about
it
like
link us
because
all?
the Neanderthals fucked the fucking the modern day hominids.
And they
Like,
cataloged it
crossed
so we'd
over.
know in the future.
No, so they know the DNA. They know
Oh,
the
right.
genomes and shit like that, so they can see like if you basically.
So do you
way
mean
ba-
you went back further when you have that in you, in your blood? Is that what you mean?
Not necessarily. It just means
Or
that
is
the
there two lines?
Neanderthal is two separate lines of hominids that at one point crossed.
Pardon my ignorance, because I just believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Was
I
it
know
from
too.
Adam or Eve?
Which rib?
Which apple dropped from the
Chili's,
tree?
baby back, baby back, baby back. Sorry,
No.
it's derailed you.
Anyway,
I really did.
there's
That was awesome. But your girlfriend's
fucking-
a Neanderthal.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. My
To
girlfriend's
get you back.
That's fucked up.
So it was interesting
No, I'm
enough to where
kidding.
you sent your shit in.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I'm gonna too now.
Why not?
It's just gonna come back and go Jew.
That's on the list. That's on the list on hers. It's like Ashkenazi Jew. That's 0.0. I'm like 98.5.
Yeah. It's a tree. It's Jesus and then J Slim.
Yeah, it's a straight line. It's like